Good morning, I'm Wendy Turner from Wendy's Wellness Clinic, and I have back with me today our oil guru Inessa. So welcome back, Inessa. Thanks for coming in today.
Thank you.
Today we are going to be talking about essential oils and how they can help protect us from an immune perspective naturally.
Yes.
So doTERRA has an amazing range called On Guard, and Inessa is going to explain to us a little bit about how we can use it around the house, in person, pets, cleaning, washing up, all sorts of things.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. And one of the things that has become very prevalent right now is consciousness about the viruses that are showing up on the radar around the world. And so we need to know how we can actually use this range of products that doTERRA has designed for us to help fortify and protect ourselves through the immune systems, and particularly those who are elderly right now, those who are immune compromised, young children who don't have a lot of fortification processes going on. We have this range of products that we can trust implicitly to assist us. And the range is called On Guard, and it has 5 beautiful essential oils combined together to create this synergistic blend that is really going to assist us at these times. So we have Wild Orange, which not only is an oil that is very uplifting emotionally, which is also very important to strengthen your immune system, is to make sure our thinking is optimal, of good thoughts and high emotions. Because if we're constantly in stress and in worry, that also compromises our immune system.
Absolutely.
So we have Wild Orange, which is also very antiseptic, as well as fortifying our emotional system. We have Cinnamon, which helps with airborne pathogens, so that if we're out in crowds or something and somewhere somebody sneezes and these pathogens become airborne, cinnamon protects us. We have Clove, which is also really, really good for protecting against respiratory pathogens, those that attack our lungs and compromise our breathing ability. We have Eucalyptus, which in Australia we're pretty aware of since Mum...
Nice to have everywhere.
Yes, and Mum used to use it when we were kids in the bathtub. So Eucalyptus, also antibacterial, antiviral, very protective, antiseptic. And we have rosemary, beg your pardon, rosemary, which is, as we know, also helps with memory, but it's another one that protects us from pathogenic environments. So these 5 oils are together in all of these products. Some of them even have added things. For instance, we have a hand spray here that you can carry in your handbag with you're traveling on the tram or the train or the aeroplane. And if you go shopping, if you had this in your handbag, you could spray your hands and the shopping cart handles.
And great for mums dropping, or dads, I suppose, or nannies, grandads, anybody dropping kids off at school.
Yes.
Before they get out the car, you can just spray into the palm of their hands, and they can just inhale it. And that's also a fabulous way of just knowing your kids are a little bit more protected when they go into school. Or even any office environment, any environment where you're going to be exposed to crowds.
Yes.
Airports, aeroplanes, like Inessa has already said, train stations, football stadiums, any sports stadiums, anywhere where there's crowds. So really, really handy to have that. I know that you take these throat lozenges every day, don't you?
I pop one in my mouth before I go on my morning walk, because I know that breathing, it's going to help protect my throat and my lungs.
So that's another really simple way.
I'll talk about this one too. This is a mouthwash, which I have never used in my life because I don't like the astringent properties of regular mouthwashes you buy in the grocery store, for instance. But this has become my favorite. It is very, very effective. I used to suffer a couple of times a year with highly infected tonsils and throat, such as the fact that I couldn't eat or even drink for probably about 3 days. I'd just go to bed and stay there. This I love.
And also, there's so much scientific evidence now with clinical trials and what have you, with the link between gum disease and heart issues. So again, if you're keeping your gums healthy,
yes,
this is also another good way of potentially protecting your heart as well.
And of course, your tonsils are your first gateway to protect about incoming,
bringing in any pathogens. So yes, so that's great for the mouthwash.
And so even talking about taking things in, even eating food that affects you, that creates some form of toxic poisoning, for instance. You're eating out, you don't know how the food's being prepared or anything else, and the next thing you know, you're in the bathroom with unpleasant side effects. You can pop in a couple of drops of the essential oil itself into some warm water. You can gargle first off, as I do with this. With the mouthwash, I always gargle and then spit it out. But with the tummy upset, you can put some in water and drink it down, and it will take care of the toxic distress that's going on in the digestive system.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
that's a really handy tip. Thank you very much. We've obviously got the toothpaste that you can use. We have, as well as the oils here that Inessa was talking about for tummy upsets. You can then also put them into the diffuser itself. You can put a couple of drops in there, which you can then just have going on in a room. I put On Guard on.
Even good for the pets as well.
Yeah, brilliant.
Because as long as they have easy access in and out of the room, they will benefit as well. And you know, the animals, the dogs and cats get their virus infections as well.
Absolutely. So you can do that with the oils. There's also a ready pre-mixed blend that you can just then apply topically.
Very good, because it does contain the fractionated coconut oil, so it's diluted, so children can use this. Just swipe up their back with a rollerball and send them off to school. It's beautiful.
And they're done. There's a hand wash as well, which you can just pop into your... Oh, that's the hand wash there. Yep, and then that's it in its dispenser.
And it's a nice foaming, so the kids love it.
It is nice and foaming, so the kids, you can pop that in the bathroom for everybody. You've got the laundry detergent. If you're quite keen on not having lots of chemicals and residues on the laundry, so that's another nice way of using it. My absolute go-to anywhere around the house is the cleaner. I know Inessa uses this as well as washing up liquids.
I do.
Yes, and I, having spoken to her about it a few days ago, have started using it myself. So
wonderful.
That's great. That was a great idea.
This also takes out stains. I used it as a carpet cleaner the other day, and I've had a grease spot on the carpet that would not come out, and it did.
Okay, so there we go. So multi-purpose, multifunctional, a range of different products for on the go, at home, pets.
Get rid of some of the toxic chemicals that are being used in the homes now, which also suppresses the immune system.
Absolutely. So this is On Guard. I think we've done everything.
We have little beadlets. These are little beadlets. They're little tiny little beadlets about this big that you can pop onto your tongue. You might be going into some area where there's a lot of people that you're not sure about how healthy they are. Pop it on your tongue, and in a minute it goes, whoo. So you know you're protected.
You know you're protected.
Love it.
That's great.
Great for travelling.
Hopefully you've understood a little bit more about how one can protect ourselves naturally from an immune perspective, antiviral, antifungal, antibacterial. This whole On Guard range has been put together to protect the young, the very old, and everybody in between.
That's right. There we go. Yes. And always do check with a doctor or your physician if you're unsure.
Absolutely.
If you do have any questions about the efficacy and the safety.
So underneath this video will be a link where you can find out more about the On Guard range and make some purchases if you would like. If you like this video, please click the like button. And of course, we'd love to have you subscribe to the channel so we can share more videos with you. I think that's it for today, Inessa. Thank you very much.
This has been fun.
Yeah, we'll see you all again soon.
Bye.
Bye.